Hello everyone, in this video we are going to create this custom bottom tab navigation bar with animations using React Native and React Native reanimated. So let's get started. Alright, let's get started. So if we go to the package.json, so we are going to use React Native reanimated as the third party package for the animations. So here we have the index file, our entry file, and let's create the layout for our tabs. So here we can use the tabs from Expo Router. So here we go, we can see the default index file. So now we can create the rest of the screens over here. Alright, so we have all the screens now, but they are not in the order we want, so we can fix it by going to the layout file and let's create the tab screens. So the name will be index, and then we have the options. So here we can use the title as the home for the first screen. Alright, so here the name actually is the file name over here. So let's do this the same for the rest of the screens. Alright, now they are in the order we want, so we can remove this. Alright, so next we need to create our own custom component. To do that, I'm going to use this code over here. So I'm in the React Native React Navigation documentation. So here we need to pass this component to the tab bar prop in our tabs component. So here we have this tab bar, so we need to pass our custom component over here. So let's create it. Let's make it an arrow function, and let's also rename the function. We can return or rather export, and we need to fix these types issues. So for that we can use a property available in the navigation package. Bottom tab bar props, we can pass it over here. Alright, so here we have a small type issue. We actually not gonna need the text, so we can remove it later. So let's pass it over here. Alright, so now you can see we can see all the tabs, and also we have these unwanted 2 tabs, so we can remove them. So to do that, first console log and see how the routes looks like. So there you go. So we have this index, location, search, and our screens, and also this unwanted stuff. So let's remove them. We can use a condition for that. So we can add this, and so likewise we can return null, and those screens will be gone. Alright, so let's refresh. So I have done same kind of video using this custom tab bar previously, so you can watch that as well. Now actually we don't need the text, so before editing the text, let's add a style to the main component. Let's go down and create the style subject. Alright, so here we can add the flex direction as row, and also let's add position absolute, and let's bring the component to the bottom. Alright, let's add the background color as let's define our custom, or rather the constants. So the color I'm going to copy from my other screen. Oops. Alright, so we have an issue here, we can fix it. Alright, now let's add a width of 80%, and we can bring this component to center. Alright, let's add some stylings. Alright, so there are a couple of issues, but we can fix them soon. So what we can do is, actually we don't need these stuff, so we can remove them. Since we don't need the label, we can remove that as well, but let's keep it for a while. Let's add a style property over here. We can name this tab item. Alright, so we can add this and the line items. Alright, so actually here what we can do is let's add space between. Alright, let's increase this a bit. Now what we're going to do is, let's remove this and let's add icons. So I'm gonna create a function get icon, and so we can write the function over here. So actually I'm gonna copy the code from my other screen without wasting the time. So basically what we are going to do is, I'm going to remove this animated, so we will be using it later. Alright, so I'm going to remove this stuff as well. Alright, so let's import the icons as well. So I'm going to copy it from the other screen too. Alright, so next what we are going to do is, now we need to pass the name over here. So then for the color, let's try this, and for the moment let's add white. So the first parameter is going to be the name and then the white. Alright, so here basically what happens is we have this tab name. So based on the tab name we are gonna render the item the icon. So that's how these icons are gonna render. So next what I'm gonna do is we need the background white, so when the screen is selected. So to do that we can actually create another view over here. So let's add a style object. Let's say tab item view. Alright, so here basically what we need is we need the background color of white. Actually for the white we can create another constant. This will be secondary and this will be white. So we can put it over here. Alright, so we need to add some width. Let's add height and width 30 and see. Okay, we need to make this position absolute. Alright, since the icons are white, we cannot see the icon. So to fix that, let's pass the primary color for now. Alright, so what we're gonna do right now is okay, we need to add the border radius as well. So yeah, let's keep it as it is. So now we need to make sure the selected icon, the item tab only has the white background. So to do that we can go over here. Actually we need to use the background color. So here we have this ease focus value, so we can use it. So if it is ease focused, the background needs to be secondary, otherwise it's gonna be transparent. Alright, so we can add the same kind of condition to the icons. So this will be a primary and this will be secondary. Alright, so next what we can do is we need to add a border radius as well. So let's actually create some width and height constants. So you can say tab item size 30. You can use it over here. And this will be the half of it. Alright, so now let's try increasing this. Okay, it's too much. So let's increase the size of the tab item. So what we can do is let's add the same and see. Alright, looks okay. So here let's add 100. Okay, this looks good to me. Maybe we can reduce this little bit, or I think we can change here these values. Alright, I think it looks good now. So we can add some shadow as well. Let's use the Copilot to add some shadow. Alright, looks good. So let's increase the profile icon size a little bit. Okay, looks good. And for the location, okay, looks good. So next what I'm going to do is since these screens are a bit dull, we can add some dummy component. So I'm going to copy a component from the other screen. So this is just a view 4 times rendered based on the color, so nothing much over there. So I'm going to copy this part from the other screen as well. Alright, so let's see how it looks like. Okay, looks good. So next what I'm gonna do is, now I think we can close this, for we don't need them anymore. Alright, so I think now we are ready to add the animations. So the first one actually is when user is go away from the active tab, the background white needs to go away. So to handle that, we can make this as animated view. So let's import it from reanimated. Alright, now actually what we need is we need to create a style object. So here we are going to use animated style hook from React Native reanimated. Alright, so here we are going to use the transform, because we are going to use the scale value. So if it is focused, we are going to add some scale. Actually it will be 1, otherwise it will be 0. So we are going to add is focus as the dependency. So let's see how it looks like. We can pass it over here. Okay, it's not working. Let's see why is that. Okay, we need to add a key over here. We need to add it, so we can use route.key. So each route has this unique key value. Okay, I forgot to add the with time in over here, so let's add it like this. So let's use it from React Native reanimated. So let's see how it looks like. Alright, looking good. Alright, so here you can see if when we select a different tab, here now the home tab's background white suddenly disappears. So what we can do for that is actually we can remove this from here. Okay, yeah, now it's working. So when the white is disappearing, it doesn't look very good. So what we can do is we can add the opacity as well. So if it is focus, it's 1, otherwise it's 0. Let's see how it looks like. So looks okay to me. So the other animation actually is when the selected icon needs to be a bit bigger. To handle that, we can use another styled object, and we can use animated styles. So here also you can use the is focus as the dependency, because we need this kind of animation over here. So if it is focused, we can add, let's say, 1.2 and see. So now we can pass this to the get icon function as the third parameter. So the property here is gonna be animated style from React Native reanimated. So here we are getting error. Let's try to fix it. Let's rename all these views to animated views. Actually let's pass the animator style here as well. Let's use it over here. Alright, let's see how it looks like. It looks good. So if you think that this icon is getting much bigger when it is selected, you can change those values and see what good for you. So I think this looks good. So I think guys, this is all from this video. So if you guys like this video, you can hit the like button, add your comments in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So I'll see you guys in the next video soon. Bye.